Remember those nights gathered around the television waiting for the familiar theme song? It was a time when laughter and tears were shared right in our living rooms thanks to a special group of actors who became like family. Harry Morgan as Colonel Sherman T. Potter, the Gruff Heart. Harry Morgan etched an indelible mark on television history as the beloved Colonel Sherman T. Potter, the gruff yet kind-hearted commanding officer who steered the chaotic 4077th with paternal wisdom. Born Harry Bratsburg on April 10, 1915 in Detroit, Michigan, Morgan's career spanned 6 decades before he joined the iconic M. Ash series in 1975. At 60 years old, he embraced the role that would define a generation, earning an Emmy Award in 1980 for his memorable performance. His portrayal offered a comforting anchor amid the Korean War's absurdity, a testament to his enduring talent. Beneath his calm on-screen demeanor, Harry Morgan navigated profound personal losses. After 45 years of marriage, his first wife, Eileen DeChon, passed away in 1985, leaving a deep void. Tragically, he also endured the unbearable loss of his son Daniel in 1982, a sorrow no parent should bear. Later in December 1987, Morgan faced public scrutiny after an arrest for abusing his second wife, Barbara Bushman. Though charges were dropped upon his agreement to attend anger management classes, these incidents underscore the complex, often painful struggles he grappled with away from the cameras. Harry Morgan passed away peacefully on December 7, 2011 in Los Angeles, California at the age of 96, succumbing to pneumonia at his home. His body was cremated, marking the end of a prolific life dedicated to the arts. Though he has departed, his legacy as a versatile actor, particularly as Colonel Potter, continues to resonate forever, endearing him to audiences as a symbol of integrity and warmth on the small screen. David Ogden Stiers as Major Charles Emerson Winchester III, the urbane intellectual. David Ogden Stiers etched an indelible portrait of sophisticated wit and unyielding intellect into television history, becoming a beloved figure as Major Charles Emerson Winchester III in the iconic series MASH. Born David Allen Ogden Stiers on October 31, 1942 in Peoria, Illinois, he joined the 4077th Mobile Army Surgical Hospital in 1977 at the age of 35. His portrayal of the snobbish yet often subtly compassionate Bostonian surgeon captivated audiences, earning him 2 Emmy Award nominations and forever solidifying his place as a master of dramatic and comedic timing. Behind the polished facade and impeccable delivery, David Ogden Stiers endured a profound and private battle. He faced a significant personal struggle with bladder cancer, a relentless adversary that gradually weakened him. This illness ultimately led to his passing due to related complications, marking the end of a remarkable life. It was a silent torment that he confronted with a quiet dignity, a stark contrast to the often boisterous or intellectual characters he so brilliantly brought to life, highlighting the real-life fragility hidden beneath his robust on-screen presence. David Ogden Stiers passed away on March 3, 2018 at his home in Newport, Oregon at the age of 75. In his final years, he extended his artistic passion beyond acting, serving as an associate conductor for the Newport Symphony Orchestra, a testament to his diverse talents and dedication to the arts. His will ensured his legacy would continue to support cultural institutions, with bequests made to the Newport Symphony Newport Public Library and the Oregon Coast Council for the Arts. His contributions as an actor and patron of the arts leave an enduring mark on both screen and community. McLean Stevenson as Lieutenant Colonel Henry Blake, the affable commander. McLean Stevenson carved an indelible mark on television history as the beloved bumbling commander of the 4077th MASH unit. Born Edgar McLean Stevenson Jr. on November 14, 1927 in Normal, Illinois, he brought a unique blend of warmth and comedic timing to the small screen. His portrayal of Lieutenant Colonel Henry Blake, the often overwhelmed commanding officer, resonated deeply with audiences. By the time MASH began its legendary run in 1972, Stevenson was 45 years old, a seasoned talent who would earn a Golden Globe Award in 1974 for his iconic performance, forever cementing his place in television lore. Behind the affable grin and comedic genius, McLean Stevenson endured profound personal and professional hardships. He was in the midst of recovering from bladder cancer surgery when a sudden and fatal heart attack tragically claimed his life. Beyond this physical battle, Stevenson faced significant professional turmoil. After leaving McIntyre in 1975, hoping to secure leading roles, his subsequent sitcoms and variety shows failed to achieve the widespread success or critical acclaim of his defining role. This led to reported regrets about his decision, a lingering professional sorrow for an actor whose potential after McIntyre remained unfulfilled. McLean Stevenson passed away on February 15, 1996 in Los Angeles, California, at the age of 68. Due to a sudden heart attack. He had been recovering from bladder cancer surgery at the time of his death. His remains were cremated, and his ashes are interred in Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Hollywood Hills, California. In a poignant turn, Roger Bowen, who also played Henry Blake in the MASH movie, died the very next day. Stevenson's legacy endures through his unforgettable portrayal of Henry Blake, a character whose warmth and humor continue to touch hearts and define an era of television excellence. Larry Linville as Major Frank Burns, the unyielding stickler. Larry Linville immortalized Major Frank Burns, the hilariously rigid and often inept surgeon from the iconic television series McIntyre, a role that cemented his place in television history. Born Lawrence Levon Linville on September 29, 1939 in Ojai, California, this American actor brought a unique blend of comedic timing and dramatic conviction to the role. When McIntyre began airing in 1972, Linville, at 33 years old, stepped into the demanding boots of Burns, portraying a character whose unyielding adherence to military discipline often clashed with the more free-spirited members of the 4077th, captivating audiences for 5 seasons with his memorable performance. Larry Linville battled cancer. In February 1998, doctors discovered a malignant tumor under his sternum, leading to surgery to remove part of his lung. For 2 arduous years following this procedure, he endured persistent health complications. His struggle culminated on April 10, 2000, when he succumbed to pneumonia at Sloan Kettering Cancer Center in New York City, a direct consequence of the severe complications arising from his cancer surgery. His quiet fight against illness was a stark contrast to the boisterous character he so famously portrayed. Larry Linville passed away on April 10, 2000 in New York City at the age of 60. He died of pneumonia at Sloan Kettering Cancer Center due to complications from his prior cancer surgery. His ashes found their final resting place scattered at sea off the coast of Bodega Bay, California. Throughout his life, he was married 5 times, leaving behind his daughter Kelly Linville from his first marriage and his last wife, Deborah Guyton. His portrayal of Major Frank Burns remains an enduring testament to his talent, forever immortalizing him as a pivotal figure in television's golden age. Wayne Rogers as Captain Trapper John McIntyre, the compassionate surgeon. Wayne Rogers etched his indelible mark on television history as the quick-witted, empathetic Captain Trapper John McIntyre. An American actor and investor, he was born on April 7, 1933 in Birmingham, Alabama. Rogers brought his distinct charm to the screen, embodying the complex character of Trapper in the iconic series McIntyre. Though he initially eyed the role of the cynical Hawkeye Pierce, he gravitated towards Trapper's more optimistic spirit. He was 39 years old when he began his transformative journey as the beloved surgeon, departing after 3 seasons due to a contract dispute. Beyond the comedic chaos of the 4077th, Wayne Rogers faced a stark reality. He succumbed to complications from pneumonia, a final battle fought with quiet strength. This illness brought an end to a life rich with performance, shrewd investment, and family. While his public image was often one of wit and financial prowess, privately the human body's frailties eventually claimed him. The quiet struggle against a relentless illness, away from the spotlight, underscored the profound personal cost endured by many, marking a poignant end to a multifaceted life. Wayne Rogers concluded his extraordinary life on December 31, 2015, in Los Angeles, California, at the age of 82. Beyond his acting legacy, he cultivated a highly successful career as an astute investor strategist and money manager, often sharing his financial acumen on programs like Cashin' In. He was married twice, first to Mitzi McWhorter, with whom he had 2 children, and later to Amy Hirsch. His multifaceted legacy endures, remembered both for his warmth on screen and his sharp business intellect off it, a testament to a life lived fully. William Christopher as Father Francis John Patrick Mulcahy, the compassionate chaplain. William Christopher, the gentle soul who embodied Father Mulcahy, became a beacon of solace in the chaos of war, crafting one of television's most enduring and beloved characters. Born on October 20, 1932, Christopher brought a quiet dignity and profound empathy to the role of Father Francis John Patrick Mulcahy in the iconic series MASH, 1972-1983. As the mild-mannered and compassionate chaplain of the 4077th Mobile Army Surgical Hospital, he offered spiritual guidance and a calming presence amidst the horrors of the Korean War. He joined the series after its pilot becoming a regular from Season 5 and was approximately 40 years old when he began his celebrated portrayal, a role he reprised in the spin-off After MASH. Beyond the serene facade of Father Mulcahy, William Christopher carried profound personal burdens. He faced a diagnosis of non-small cell carcinoma, a lung cancer that emerged approximately 18 months before his passing, bringing a quiet battle against illness to his final years. Earlier during the filming of MASH, he endured a struggle with hepatitis, an experience so significant it was woven into a 5th-season episode of the beloved show. Compounding these health challenges was the lifelong dedication to his son Ned, who was diagnosed with autism. This deeply personal journey led William and his wife Barbara to co-author Mixed Blessings, a poignant account of their experiences, and to tirelessly advocate for autism awareness through the National Autistic Society. William Christopher passed away peacefully on December 31, 2016, at the age of 84 at his home in Pasadena, California. Under hospice care, he was surrounded by the quiet comfort of his wife's presence, bringing a gentle close to a life marked by both professional acclaim and personal dedication. His final years were spent grappling with lung cancer, a battle he faced with the same quiet strength he brought to his most famous role. His legacy endures not only through the timeless portrayal of Father Mulcahy, but also through his unwavering advocacy for autism awareness, a testament to his profound compassion both on and off the screen. Edward Winter as Colonel Samuel Flagg, the paranoid operative. Edward Winter remains etched in television history as the chillingly enigmatic Colonel Samuel Flagg, an iconic portrayal that solidified his place in the annals of classic TV. Born on June 3, 1937 in Ventura, California, this accomplished American actor brought to life the paranoid and often vicious intelligence agent claiming allegiance with the CIA in the beloved series MASH. When he first stepped into the role of Flagg in 1973, Winter was 36 years old, imbuing the character with a memorable intensity that left an indelible mark on audiences. Edward Winter endured a profound personal struggle with Parkinson's disease, a relentless affliction that progressively eroded his physical capabilities. This debilitating illness cast a long shadow over his later years, ultimately leading to severe complications that claimed his life. The quiet battle against Parkinson's was a deeply personal ordeal, highlighting the hidden vulnerabilities beneath his commanding on-screen presence, a testament to his resilience in the face of immense physical hardship until his final days. Edward Winter, a talented actor whose performances resonated with audiences, passed away on March 8, 2001 in Woodland Hills, California, at the age of 63. His life concluded after battling complications from Parkinson's disease. Following his death, his ashes were scattered into the Pacific Ocean. Winter's legacy endures through his memorable roles, particularly as the iconic Colonel Flagg, ensuring his place in television history. Leslie Nielsen as Dr. Rumack, the deadpan doctor. Leslie William Nielsen, a master of comedic timing, effortlessly transitioned from dramatic gravitas to deadpan hilarity, forever changing the landscape of film comedy. Born on February 11, 1926 in Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada, Nielsen embarked on a career spanning 6 decades. While initially known for serious roles in films like Forbidden Planet and The Poseidon Adventure. It was his role as Dr. Rumack in the 1980 hit Airplane that cemented his iconic status, where he delivered his unforgettable lines at 54 years old, forever making audiences laugh with his perfectly straight face. Beneath Leslie Nielsen's impeccable comedic facade lay a childhood shadowed by profound hardship. He endured a home environment scarred by an abusive father who inflicted violence upon his wife and sons. Compounding this emotional turmoil, Nielsen lived most of his life with legal deafness, relying on hearing aids to navigate the world. As a child, he contracted rickets, a debilitating illness that left him with a physical reminder of his early struggles: permanent bow-leggedness. These private battles forged a resilient spirit, making his later ability to bring such joy to millions even more remarkable. Leslie Nielsen's extraordinary journey concluded on November 28, 2010, when he passed away at the age of 84 in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. His death was attributed to complications from pneumonia, and he spent his final moments surrounded by the comforting presence of his wife Barbary and close friends at a hospital near his home. Nielsen left behind a monumental legacy of laughter, proving that a talent for dramatic acting could brilliantly transform into a timeless gift for comedy, delighting generations with his unparalleled deadpan genius. Alda as Captain Benjamin Franklin Hawkeye Pierce, the surgical maverick of the 4077th. Alda immortalized the role of Captain Benjamin Franklin Hawkeye Pierce, bringing a potent blend of wit and gravitas to the iconic MASH operating room. Born Alfonso Joseph d'Abruzzo on January 28, 1936 in New York City, U.S. Alda began his transformative journey as Hawkeye in 1972 at 36 years old. He was the unwavering heart of the 4077th, appearing in all 256 episodes, and his creative touch extended to writing and directing many, including the profound 1983 finale, Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen. His portrayal remains a timeless testament to human resilience amid the absurdities of war. Behind the quick wit of Hawkeye, Alda navigated profound personal suffering. As a child, he contracted polio and early brush with fragility. His mother, Joan Brown, struggled with paranoid schizophrenia, creating a childhood scarred by terrifying violence and hallucinations that cast a long shadow. Later in life, he faced a life-threatening intestinal blockage in 2003, almost dying on a Chilean mountaintop and requiring emergency surgery. The diagnosis of Parkinson's disease in 2015, publicly revealed in 2018, presented yet another formidable challenge. Furthermore, he lives with prosopagnosia, or face blindness, a quiet struggle making social recognition difficult. Alda is currently 89 years old and continues to live a remarkably active life, resiliently managing his Parkinson's disease, which he candidly describes as a full-time job. He channels his enduring intellect into hosting the Clear Plus Vivid podcast, exploring the nuances of human communication. Recently, he delighted audiences with a cameo in Tina Fey's Netflix series adaptation of his 1981 film, The Four Seasons. Approaching his health challenges with characteristic humor and a positive outlook, Alda continually finds new ways to navigate daily tasks, cementing a legacy defined by warmth, wit, and an unwavering spirit. Loretta Swit as Major Margaret Hotlips Houlihan, the unforgettable chief nurse. Loretta Swit's portrayal of Major Margaret Hotlips Houlihan etched her into television history as a formidable and nuanced figure, becoming one of TV's most iconic chief nurses. Born Loretta Jane Swed on November 4, 1937, this accomplished American stage and television actress found her most iconic role at the age of 35 when MASH premiered in 1972. She seamlessly blended the character's stern professionalism with moments of unexpected vulnerability, making Hot Lips a complex and beloved character over the show's 11-season run. Swit's powerful performance earned her 2 Emmy Awards, cementing her legacy as a television icon. Behind the steely resolve of hot lips lay the quiet ache of personal losses for Loretta Swit, a silent struggle away from the public eye. Her marriage to actor Dennis Houlihan, spanning from 1983 to 1995, concluded in divorce, leaving a void where companionship once flourished. Adding to this burden, the context reveals they did not have children. For a woman who gave so much of herself to her craft and later to the causes she championed, the dissolution of a deeply personal relationship and the absence of a family to nurture must have cast a long private shadow, a hidden pain carried with grace. Loretta Swit passed away on May 30th, 2025, at the age of 87 in her New York City home due to natural causes. In her final years, she remained a vibrant advocate for animal rights and veterans' causes, lending her voice to public service announcements and staying active on social media. Her last acting credit was in the 2019 film Play the Flute. Though she has departed, her legacy as the indomitable Major Hot Lips Houlihan and a passionate humanitarian continues to resonate deeply within the hearts of fans and animal lovers alike. Mike Farrell, as Captain B.J. Hunnicutt, the steadfast surgeon. Mike Farrell etched his place in television history as the principled and deeply empathetic Captain B.J. Hunnicutt, the compassionate heart of the 4077th MASH unit. Born Michael Joseph Farrell, Jr. on February 6, 1939, this actor, director, and activist joined the iconic series in its pivotal 4th season in 1975, taking on the daunting task of succeeding McLean Stevenson. Farrell brought a grounded humanity to the chaotic Korean War setting. He was 36 years old when he first stepped into BJ's boots, quickly becoming a beloved and integral part of the ensemble, his character a moral compass amidst the madness. The echoes of personal loss resonated deeply for Mike Farrell when his first wife, actress Judy Hayden, passed away. On April 2, 2023, Judy, who herself graced the screen as Nurse Abel in Mayasha, succumbed to a stroke at the age of 84. The quiet devastation of losing a lifelong companion and a fellow traveler through the world of acting and activism undoubtedly cast a long shadow. Such a profound, personal loss, while distinct from the wartime tragedies depicted on screen, mirrored a different kind of human vulnerability, a private grief that touches the very core of one's being. Mike Farrell, currently 86 years old, remains a vibrant and powerful voice for change, dedicating his post-MASH life to unwavering advocacy. He has presided over death penalty focus since 1994, championing the abolition of capital punishment for 3 decades. His commitment extends to international refugee aid with Concern America and human rights through the California Human Rights Watch. As an author and public speaker, Farrell consistently leverages his platform to illuminate social injustices with future engagements, like the 33rd Annual DPF Gala in 2025, demonstrating his enduring dedication. His legacy transcends the screen, firmly rooted in his tireless fight for a more just world. Jamie Farr as Corporal Maxwell Klinger, the cross-dressing recruiter. Jamie Farr, an actor whose indelible portrayal of Corporal Maxwell Klinger transcended comedic cross-dressing into a poignant commentary on war's absurdities. Born Jamil Joseph Farrah on July 1, 1934, Farr brought an unmatched blend of humor and heart to the role in MASH. When the series first graced screens in 1972, Farr was 38 years old, transforming Klinger from a recurring character into an beloved fixture whose zany attempts to secure a Section 8 discharge masked a profound humanity and deep desire to return home. Since the early 1990s, Jamie Farr has contended with severe rheumatoid arthritis, a debilitating condition that causes chronic pain and inflammation. This profound health challenge, though often hidden from public view, required immense personal strength and resilience, shaping his life beyond the comedic roles he was known for. Despite the physical toll, he has maintained an active career and an unwavering commitment to his philanthropic endeavors, demonstrating a powerful will to overcome adversity. As of November 2025, Jamie Farr is 91 years old and remains a vibrant presence. He continues to pursue acting, taking on guest roles in television and theater. His life is also significantly dedicated to philanthropy, actively supporting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and having hosted a major golf tournament for children's charities for 28 years. He also champions the legacy of MOSH through promotional events. His enduring spirit and commitment to both craft and community solidify his place as a beloved cultural icon. Their talent brought us so much joy, thought, and comfort. We simply offer a heartfelt thank you for the timeless memories they created etched forever in our hearts.